Everybody. Okay, so basically I'm about to go to bed, but then I realized that my eyebrows need a little bit of work. And so we're gonna do it today, and I'm just gonna show you guys what I do before I go to bed and all that jazz. It's technically not even morning, I mean night, because it's like 10 in the morning, but you guys know how I am as a person fundamentally. I am just not. Yeah, so I just finished doing everything that I do when I go to bed. I brush my teeth, blah blah, shower, this and that. This is like my fully dried hair and everything. I just need to put it. I wear like a bonnet at night to like help it smooth out, like not have too much breakage, but I still have breakage. It's whatever the fuck. And so this is my first to wash hair, and then I just washed my face with just CeraVe for like a minute. And I did not do any exfoliation, whatever that word is when you exfoliation on my face, because I am actually healing from another allergic reaction, if you can believe that. I decided to test my luck with another product, and I'll show you guys the product. I'm gonna return it because it obviously didn't work for me, but I used this. It's the Innisfree daily UV defense screen, whatever the fuck, and I thought it would work for me because it's technically an Asian brand. And no, it literally gave me another reaction, and it's horrible. I'll show you guys because I have no shame, and so I'll show you guys before we get into it, because it was not great. I like knew that it was going to come on because when I washed my face, like my under eyes were like super red and puffy, and so I was like, oh fuck, but then I was just like, whatever the fuck. And so okay, don't mind that I look like a prisoner of war, but that was what I was looking like. I'll show you another one with the flash on. Like, look at that. Can you believe that? Okay. So that was the first day. I woke up and I was like, oh fuck, like whatever. We'll live, laugh, love it. It is okay. I'll show you guys another angle because I'm really loving. Like, look how swollen my fucking eyelids are. Like, I mean, they're not that swollen, but they were swollen, and like the ring around my eyes. The funny thing is, like, my forehead didn't get anything. I think it's because of the bonnet. So the bonnet actually did something. I don't know. So I just have like it felt like I was wearing someone else's skin. It was fucking insane. And then here is the day after. And so what I did to amend it was I just did my normal routine of, wow, I'm looking kind of slay in this one. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so yeah, that was what my skin was looking like the second day. It definitely was getting a little bit better. I woke up less swollen, but I still had like a little bit of, bumps on my face. And I still have bumps on my face now. I think that was the biggest thing that happened to me. I had just like bumps all over my face, and I still have that now. Whenever I like rub on my face, it's like mostly gone now, but I still feel like the remnants of it. And so what I did to amend that was this. I used this twice a day. When I woke up, I applied it, and then when I went to bed, I applied it, and then I also popped two bennies after I put this on, and so that's what I did. And so it started like 3 days ago. So what day is it today? Saturday. I think it started like on a Friday, and then on the Friday I woke up and I was like, oh fuck. Well, not on the Friday. On wait, no, what day was it? No, it was a Thursday. It happened on a Thursday. And then I woke up on a Friday and my face was fucking crazy. And then on. No, wait, the dates are wrong. Oh my gosh. I think it might have been on Wednesday. What was I doing Wednesday though? I don't know. I think it was on a Wednesday, and then it happened on Thursday, and then it got better on the Friday, and then today's a Saturday. Okay. And so yeah, it only took 3 days. Last time it took me a whole week to recover, which is insane to think about because wow. But yeah, so this is what my skin is looking like a couple days after. I still have a little bit of redness and, like I said, some texture here. But I think right now I'm okay. I have no products on my face right now, like nothing absolutely. And so I was thinking of maybe applying, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to put any more irritants on my skin right now because vitamin C does kind of irritate my skin just a little bit, but I don't know. So we'll wait on that. We'll wait on that. But it is very tempting. I'm not gonna lie, it's very tempting because I have been using it ever so slightly to kind of get rid of my dark spots I have on, like, which side is it? Is it this side? If I don't remember what side it is, that means it's not that important. But I have like a little bit of like acne scarring from here and here. I don't get like mad acne, but whenever I do get like little dots and stuff like that, they tend to scar kind of badly. And so I've been trying to amend that. But anyways, let's get into this eyebrow thing. Let's bring you guys a little bit closer. I don't know if it's gonna help, but yeah. And so I just use this tweezer. It kind of sucks. It's a little bit dull, and yeah. And so I just target like the insides first. I wish you guys can see this. Maybe I can turn on. We'll do triple lighting up in this bitch because I want you guys to see this. You see that? Let's get closer. Let's get close and personal. Yeah, so you see like the little hairs and stuff. And I guess I've dressed this like multiple times. So people are like, oh, are your eyebrows like, are you born like that? And no, obviously fucking not. I'm not born like this. I feel like if I didn't have eyebrows, I would have no hair at all, you know? Like, make it make sense. I have this full head of hair. Look at this. This full bushel of hair and, you know, eyelashes. I don't have alopecia or anything like that. No offense to anyone who has alopecia, but that's not something I have. And so I have to defend myself against that allegation because I don't. I shaved, so I don't. But like you can obviously I have some shit up in okay, don't make that into porn, but I obviously have hair and I am able to grow hair and so these eyebrows are obviously not natural and I'll admit I put a lot of work into my eyebrows as you will see. And it's mainly because I want to do like a good upkeep. Let me put on my glasses because I don't know why I took them off. I don't need them to be off when I do this. But I think, wait, maybe I do need them off. I'm lying to you guys right now. Let me bring you guys this light in a little bit closer so I don't fuck it up. But you guys can just like literally go to my older videos and check out what the fuck I've been doing, okay? Like, these pictures are obviously not, you know, and I appreciate the comments that you guys leave about my eyebrows because, you know, it's not something I'm insecure about, but it's not like I go out, like, it's not like I go out in the world and don't see people with eyebrows. And so I really appreciate it. And, you know, it's obviously something I do like stylistically and I don't expect people to get it, but the girls who get it, you know? So thank you for anybody who appreciates my eyebrows the way that I appreciate my eyebrows, you know? But I've been like thinking about like just getting like a waxing kit and doing it by myself at home because I feel like it'd be so much faster than just me going like individually, just like plucking because that's what I've been doing for the last couple of years. And I'm not gonna lie, I gotta do it like twice a week and it is so freaking tedious. I like to do it on dry skin because I don't like to do, because I don't know, I feel like when I get products on my skin, it's like less like friction. I don't know. I don't get a good enough grip on the individual follicles, and so I feel like I don't get a good enough pluck. But yes. I don't get like too meticulous with it. I just get the hairs I see pop up. And I pull at the root. I make sure I get the root and everything in it because there is not going to be a day where I'm going to leave this house with no rootage. Like, what the fuck? Okay. So that's what it's looking like so far. I don't even know if you guys can tell there's a difference, but if I turn my head, there's like 4 hairs on my fucking head. 4 hairs. Okay, count them. 4 hairs. And then, I mean, this is how I like it. And people ask why I leave the front. And I'll be honest with you, it's because I just need them to like start my eyebrows off. If I did not know, like, I feel like if I had better makeup skills, I would just take them off like entirely. But since I'm kind of a noob at makeup and stuff like that, I leave the front load duties on because it gives me an indication of where they should start, and that's about it. That's the only reason why I have the front pieces. But obviously they've gotten a lot smaller as the time has passed because, you know, I think I'm gaining more confidence in that regard. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, I feel like I kind of like the little Shiba Inu eyebrows. And the first time, like, and I feel like a lot of people, when they see me without makeup for the first time, they're just like, oh my god, where are your eyebrows? And I don't take offense to it when people, like, say, oh, what the fuck is wrong with your eyebrows? Or why don't you have any eyebrows? Or shit like that. Or, like, laugh at my eyebrows and stuff. Because, I mean, I do it to myself. I feel like I'd be more self-conscious if, you know, I had a disease that I couldn't even, like, and I couldn't, like, whatchamacallit, like, control what I look like, you know? Like, if I was dealing with something like alopecia, or I don't know if there's, like, something that isn't really alopecia, but, like, can, you know, go with hair loss and stuff like that, I feel like I would be a lot more self-conscious because I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Why are you making fun of my hair loss? The fuck? But since I'm doing this, like, intentionally, I don't really get offended because I'm putting myself out there, people are seeing it, and I'm obviously going to get, not compliments, but I'm going to get comments on it. And for me to be like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, blah, 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 this and that. It's like, let's think about that. Like, obviously, I could amend those comments by, you know, not doing what I'm doing. But at the same time, I do what I do because I want to do it. And if people have something to say about it, then, you know, live, laugh, love it. For real. The worst part of this is, like, getting all the little hairs that have not grown out. That's why I've been doing this thing where I just let it grow out for, like, grow out longer than I probably would normally leave it, mainly because it's a lot easier to spot the little hairs, okay? Because the little hairs will grow out and I don't have to, like, stand here and fucking pluck pluck, pluck, okay? Because it's the little hairs that always trip me up. It's like the hairs that barely grow out that trip me up. And it pisses me off so bad because I'm like, come on now. Come on now. Let's go. We got places to be, okay? And so I'm doing this. Oh, I'm bleeding. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had a lot of caffeine, so I'm like super active right now. But I gotta get to bed. I got plans. I got plans. Not like super exciting plans, but I got plans. So, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's get some of the little residual hairs here. And, you know, I played around with the idea of like bleaching my eyebrows and this and that. And, you know, it's a good idea, maybe, but not for me, maybe. I don't know. But I don't really see a purpose in, okay. You guys gonna see like my dry skin because I am a dry person just in general because I do live in the state of Minnesota where we are perpetually dry. Let me get closer. Do you see like the dry bits like right here? Okay, let me just like turn. I don't know how to like best describe this to you guys, but yes. And you can see like the this is what I kind of like about my like hairlessness is that you get like when I raise my eyebrows, you can see the imprint of where my natural brows should be. So it's supposed to kind of go like this. It like goes downwards almost. So when I go up like this, it goes down. So let me like wipe it away. Wipe away all the dead skin. And you can, I mean, let me check them in the mirror. Let me see if I think they're good. This is a very nice. I just have a few scragglers I've missed, but you know. But yeah, maybe I should invest in like some waxing shit because I am so tired of doing this like plucking business. Like obviously I got it down to a science now, so I can do it fairly quickly. But at the same time, I think I'd rather just like heat up some fucking oil and just rip that shit, you know? And speaking of which, while we're here, let me like shave my little mustache. I don't have that much, but couldn't hurt. So I use this thing bobber and I just kind of wipe off the old hairs. I know I'm gross. Okay, let me like just do it on the side. Like I don't have a really prominent stash, but I still get to like to get rid of it because, you know. Okay, the lighting. Sorry, I have to like turn myself. But yeah, I've been like avoiding doing my eyebrows for the last couple of days because of my allergic reaction. And them fissures have been growing. Oh. And man, yeah, there are some days when I go out and about and I'm just kind of like, man, I wish I just had some eyebrows to work with, you know, just some natural eyebrows, just like do like the natural grow, but like what was it called, like sleek it down? I don't know, like soap brows or something. Oh yeah, this is what I use as like a hydrator. I know it really doesn't do anything. I just use it because it's always been in my routine, and so it's like a habitual thing. And so, like I love the way it like cools down my skin. So I think it's probably just like a feeling thing. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything like chemically or like, you know, whatever the fuck, but I just like the way it feels on my skin. And so if it's not like overly harmful, I'm not gonna stop using it, you know. I haven't like noticed any breakouts when I use it or like any allergic reactions. And so I just like to let it kind of soak in. And you guys, I've been wanting to use these two so fucking bad in my routine, but I honestly, let me judge my skin really quick to see if I'm, I don't know, guys. Actually, there's some I'm getting a migraine. There's some scragglers I need to fucking plug. It's always when I like hydrate my skin and the fucking dry skin decides to like reveal itself, reveal the little hairs I missed. Funny. Okay. Ooh, you guys, I'm gonna do this on camera so you guys can see it, okay? There's this one foundation hair. Which one is it? It's on this side, and I think I'm gonna pluck it. So we're gonna have 3 hairs instead of 4. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do it on camera. Okay, so there's this bottom one. See that? That is what we in this industry call a foundation hair. Let me put my hand on the back. Ooh, I'm so white it like blows it out. But yeah, that's one of them foundation hairs, and it's going away because when you don't have much to work with, okay, one hair makes a difference, okay? And so yes. And then let me show off my eyelashes because I swear I have them. See? I do have hair. I do have hair, you guys. You just can't fucking see it, okay? But I wish you could. Okay, so now that my skin is nice and dry and quote-unquote hydrated, tried and true, this motherfucker has gotten me through so fucking much, okay? And I'm not sure if it's a cause of my closed comedones or whatever them shits are called, but I just keep on coming back to her. I don't know. It's like a Stockholm syndrome, whatever the fuck. Like, I know she's probably not good for me, but I just keep on coming back because she's done me wrong in some ways, but in other ways, she's done me so good. And so, she's my tried and true. Okay, but I don't endorse her by any means, because I'm not really sure of her validity as a product, but I think that for me, she's okay. Okay? But let me think really quick. Let me see if I should use it. Ooh, I don't know. Let me check. Okay, I think fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. So I'm gonna apply some of this vitamin C. It's by the Inkey List, and this is like a newer addition to my skin routine. And I tested this one, and it does not break me out. And so it's obvious that fucking sunscreen. I honestly am at like my wit's end when it comes to sunscreen, because there's only one thing that works for me currently, and it's this. And I'm like kind of iffy on it. I don't know if it's actually like the Biore brand, because I bought it on Amazon, and I'm kind of iffy on it. I'm like, is this like legit? Because I'm kind of worried now, because I've seen like so many things on the internet about like they're being like cheaply made items on whatever you call it, and so I'm a little worried. Okay, but I mean, that's what I've been using, and I haven't seen any skin cancer as of yet, and this is the only sunscreen that has not broken me out. But let me just say once again, I am not 100% sure if this is like the real product. This could be like 99% a dupe or whatever, not dupe, like a fake product, and I wouldn't even know because I'm stupid. But I've been applying it on my face, and I haven't, gotten like a chemical burn, and I've been using it ever since I gotten it like in like September, and it hasn't done anything wrong to me. And so I don't know if this is like just the only thing that works for me, or if it's literally made of like pig's feet. I don't know. And so I can't really say the validity of it, but this bad boy, I just don't. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to swear off sunscreen for now, because I don't want to come on here and pretend that like, I'm an ambassador for, skin cancer, because I want you guys to have sunscreen. I want me to have sunscreen. But I think at this point, I have to go mineral. I just have to, because all the chemicals I've tried the Banana Boat, I've tried the Hawaiian Tropic, I've tried the La Roche, whatever the fuck, I showed you guys that one. I've tried, what else have I tried? I've tried the Trader Joe's one, just their dupe. All of them broke me out in fucking hives. And so I think at this point, it has to be mineral. So I'm going to try it out before school starts, and if I have another reaction, I might just hit up a dermatologist. And so, oh yeah, now I'm applying my moisturizer because my skin is feeling tight. And then we'll just see. I just kind of gauge it and see, okay, how much I really need. Pat it down my cheeks a little bit. You guys have seen me do this like multiple times though. And I actually have like a reaction on my back, my neck as well, but I haven't really been applying anything on there. I don't think. I just apply like the residuals. And now I'm going to lube myself up, because even in the summer, you have to moisturize. I was talking to some of my friends, and they're like, no, I don't moisturize. I'm like, we live in the same state. We live in the same city. We live in the same climate, and you're not moisturizing? Like, babe, we are Southeast Asian. Like, we should be moisturizing up in here, but we're not? That's concerning. That's really concerning. And then ever since I've kind of bullied her into doing it, she's been doing it. And I'm like, thank God, because oh my gosh, I never want to feel you like close up ever again, because you are ashy, okay? And so I usually do 3 pumps for my legs, because that's usually the amount they will take. If I do 4, it just feels like too much. And I like to rub in between my toes, because I just like it. It feels nice. I like getting in between. I'm not going to show you my feet, because I think that if you want to see that, you probably should pay for it. And so I'm not going to show you guys that. But I like to get between my toes and get my feet heel, because I think it feels nice too. And I just shave my legs too, and so they're needing some moisturization. And let me get my toes really quick. Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, and then next leg. One leg at a time. Sorry, kids. I usually actually use this for my body, but I think it's a little bit too like heavy for this weather. Right now, it's like, it's okay, but you still need like moisturizer, and I think this is like light enough for me to wear without like, sweating my nuts off. And then 1 pump for my arms, and so I do. Get your elbows. Oh my gosh. My main issue sometimes is like I don't moisturize my elbows enough, and so they get like so fucking ashy to the point that like it like gets like dried up to the point where like every time I drag my like my elbow on like any piece of my clothing, it like picks up on like the little dead skins or like the fucking little hang whatever the fucks, and just ooh. And so I always make sure to get my fucking elbows, man, because them shits need to be moisturized like all the fucking time. Like, let's get into it. Ooh, I'm getting some on my shirt. It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. The shirt can use a little moisturizer itself. And I try to like get all the way up to my like shoulder too. Okay. Okay, and then now we're gonna moisturize the body. So I just do 1 for the body. And you guys are not gonna see the rest of my body because like I said, OnlyFans would be really helpful in this moment, but no. Okay, and then I make sure to get my tatas because girls need moisturizing too. Get my collarbones and whatnot, and then go in the back, get the butt. Because if you don't do the butt, then what is it all about, you know? And yeah, that is basically it for my bedtime routine. That's all I do. Well, I do a few more things. Where's my Aquaphor? Okay, so I use this on my lips. It's Aquaphor. I'm not sponsored. I wish I was, but I won't because these shits are expensive. And I'm on like my last drops, okay? I'm like squeezing it out because, please, I need you. Just a little bit on the lips. Oh yeah, and I did exfoliate my lips in the wash. When I was like cleaning my body or whatever, I used like a Korean wash rag, and I just and that helps remove like any residual dead skin. Let's do another. So when I do that, I don't do that like every single day because I find that it kind of like makes my lips like too raw. And so I try to do it like, you know, every other day or so to kind of let time do its thing. And then, so once I do that, this. I apply it on my eyelashes up here to kind of help with, oh, my skin's feeling tight again. Oh. I apply it on my eyelashes to, you know, because I wear a lot of like eye makeup. And so when you're removing it, it kind of dries it out. And so I like to add a little bit more moisture and to also kind of grow my lashes. But I don't really know if it's actually doing it. Let's do another last check because... Can you see that? Yeah, girl. So, I mean, it's doing something, but I'm not sure if it's doing what I want it to do. And so we'll just have to see. I've been using this since I was like 17 though. And so you would think that I would be more reassured of like its actual effects, but I'm not. So we will see. We will see. I still have like quite a bit of it left, and so I don't really plan on like stopping it because I'm like, I already have it. Why not use it? You know, there's like, what does this even do? Pump it in my hands. Not recommend for sensitive skin. Interesting. So why am I using it? That's a good question. But anyways, that is basically all I do. Let me like smooth down my hair a little bit. I probably should apply my bonnet before. I'm not going to apply it on here because I know that picture's going to be taken out of context, but I swear, okay? I'm going to brush my hair out. Like, look at that. And then for the hair routine, it's just Olaplex. I use the Olaplex shampoo, and then I use the Olaplex conditioner, and then I have like the bonder, or like the bond smoother, and it's like in the little pump thing, and so I use that before I blow dry my hair. So I like scrunch into my hair, and then I blow dry my hair with somewhat high heat, but like I also like switch back from high heat to low heat, to not low heat, to like cool heat. And then by the end of like, it's when my hair is like almost dry but not too dry, I apply a little bit of the Bond oil or something like that, like the oil that they have, and I just apply it on, and then this is what it is. And I think that definitely, if I like, once I put my bonnet on and I sleep on it for a little bit, it definitely gets a lot more like smoother, and it kind of curves my hair inwards, which makes it nicer. But I've just been having a lot of issues with hair breakage, and we're just gonna have to deal with that, because being blonde does not equate just being having like, you know, boss babe hair all the time. You just have to deal with some scragglies every now and then, but they're not too horrible, I don't think. I think it's just, I'll just consider it as like natural growth. How about that? Like, it just grows out of my hair, and so it's in its natural growth. But right now it looks, I mean, when I feel it, it feels a lot healthier than it used to. but at the same time I might be deluding myself because I'm so used to just having like blonde hair, and so blonde hair obviously has like a different feel than what natural virgin hair feels like, and so I think I might be a little bit delusional in that regard. But anyways, I gotta get to bed, so thank you guys so much for getting ready with me to go to bed, and I hope I explained my eyebrow situation a little bit better because I feel like a lot of people just assume that I have some condition that causes this, but no, I do it cosmetically, I do it for aesthetics, I do it for a lot of reasons other than just because I like it. And yes, I hope that answers any of your questions, and I don't think that I need to explain myself any further in that regard because I really don't feel like, I mean, am I sick in the head? Because is it because I'm sick in the head? Maybe. I don't know. I can't really confirm that. We'll have to talk to a therapist about that, but I don't really have one. I don't know what other questions people have regarding it. Are your eyebrows real? Yes, they are. Yes. Do I ever plan on wearing wigs? No. Will I ever wear wigs? No. But anyways, yeah. So those are just my eyebrows for now. And I'm actually really liking the shape of them right now because I can just imagine just like, ooh, I think I might, where am I? Like here, and I just like draw them upwards. Oh, well, they're not twins, but you know, wait, let me just, like this. Yeah. And so, yeah. I'm really excited that I'm like finally over this allergic reaction. I don't know if that vitamin C is gonna make it worse, but we'll just have to live, laugh, love it. But I'm really glad to finally be over that. And if you guys have any good sunscreen recommendations for someone that has been struggling with me, if you're like a cosmetic motherfucker, I checked the active ingredients on both of the things that broke me out. So this one broke me out. Now I don't want to say break me out because it's not like giving me acne. It's literally giving me an allergic like hive reaction, and so I don't know what to like. It's just an allergic reaction. Okay, so this I reacted to, and the La Pochier, whatever the fuck, broke me out, and I checked the actives on them, and I think they have about the same type of actives. I think the actives in here is avobenzoin, homosalate, and acyl salate or whatever the fuck, and I'm pretty sure the La Pochier one has the same actives, and so I was doing my due diligence, but apparently it was just not working out, and so I'm just fighting for my life consistently, it seems. Let me see. Yeah, so basically this is like the ingredient list for the La whatever the fuck, and so I think that I just have to try out mineral, and we'll just have to see. If you guys have any good mineral recommendations that doesn't really leave like a white cast, I'm okay with looking like Casper if it's really a must, but and you know, don't give me something that's like, you know, $100 for like one fucking ounce, okay? Because I'm not that rich, okay? So maybe somewhere like in the 30s, like, you know, like $20-ish to like, I'm okay with 40 to 50, but like anywhere higher than that, I think that I'm just gonna have to pass and just have skin cancer. Okay, I think that's okay, but anyways, yeah, just let me know if you guys have the same skin type as me. I think I've explained my skin type. I'm like very dry. I don't get oily that often. I might sometimes. I get oily on my nose a little bit, but that's about it. Like my nose and like my T area, but I feel like that's pretty common for a lot of people, but like the rest of me, insanely dry. And so, yeah. So you guys see my skincare routine. This is basically everything I use. I use this like if I need it, as needed. So when I feel like bumps on my face or like some like type of texture on like the sides of my face, I'll apply it. But I don't do it regularly. I use it like probably once a week, if anything. And yeah, that's basically all I use in my routine. And for the face wash, I use CeraVe, but it's in the green one. It's like the hydrating cleanser, I believe. And I sometimes like physically exfoliate with like the Korean washcloth, but I don't do that too often as well. It's because I already have sensitive skin. I don't need to be, you know, fucking around with my barrier. But I think that's about it for all I use on my skin, in terms of like skincare. Because I try to keep it like low maintenance, because if everything runs out at once, it's going to be fucking hectic. Oh my gosh. If you guys know where that's from, the word hectic. But it's definitely going to be a lot if I have to like go out and buy things constantly. It's just a lot. Like this wasn't even that expensive. This was pretty, I think it was like $14. And this was, I think, around $14. And this one, I bought the little bottle, and it was like, what, $16? So a lot of my skincare, I would say, is like relatively affordable. I don't really like to go for the high-end stuff. I think if anything, I'll try, what's it called, like First Aid, because that brand has worked for me pretty well in the past, but it's just so expensive, so I don't know if I should splurge on it. But I'm rambling at this point. I gotta get off and fucking go to bed. And so, yeah, if you guys have any recommendations in terms of, like, mineral sunscreens, I would love that. And on the affordable side, if you can, as well as like something on the face, something on the body, it'd be really nice. And you know, if you guys, you know, if you guys are willing to do the research for me, look through like all the things I've reacted to, that'd be really helpful, because I think that I definitely have some issues with sunscreen, and I want to get that sorted out when school starts, because I'm going to be outside a lot more, and so I really want to protect my skin in that regard. And yeah, I mean, I could do some research myself. I'm just kind of lazy, so that will just have to be that. And so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this wasn't like too much. I talked a lot, but this is just what I have to do to, you know, maintain this kind of look, this kind of bears and cream kind of like pheasant like look. And so yeah, just let me know if you guys know, but if you don't, then that's okay. And thanks for watching anyways, and hopefully you guys don't go the same road as me and like get rid of all your eyebrows, because let me just say, it definitely gives me like an uncanny look. I feel like if I like, wait, where am I? If I like took away my eyebrows, I'd just be like, hey guys, and just hop on here just bald. But I do kind of like my little Shiba Inus. And so yeah, I'm not, if you guys make any comments about it, if you like it, then you like it. If you don't, then you don't, and that's okay. Maybe one day I'll show up with eyebrows and one day I won't. But yeah, it's nothing medical, it's nothing anything like that. It's just cosmetics, it's just aesthetics. And so yes, yeah, I hope I answered everything. If there's any more questions about why I choose the way I do, I feel like I'm pretty comprehensive in this video. But if any more inquiries come up, shout them into the void, and maybe something will shout back. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, kisses.